Hello my friends, I'm Dr. Nitro and this is 8-Bomb Custom Workshop. Today I will test in some colors and dyes. I got some dyes from Nitro Lac and I will test it, how fast it disappear on the sun, on the UV light. But I will test all dyes and all colors that I have in my workshop. This will be Sopor or some aniline dyes and even stomach dye. And you will see how fast these materials work with the sun. When you're not yet subscribed for this channel, then do this. Click the subscribing button, click the bell and leave your comments. And don't forget my Patreon. There you can find more materials about painting and relicking guitars. See you on Patreon. And now let's do experimenting. Let's go. So my friends, today we will see how my dyes, aniline dyes and normal dyes work with sunlight and how fast the color disappeared by UV light or sunlight. I already made such a two pieces of white plastic. Here I will testing all my dyes and we will see how it works. So in first place I will apply Nitro Lac yellow. Yellow. This is yellow. This is yellow. Two drops and a little bit clear nitro. It's enough. It's a very nice and warm yellow color. Okay, next will be orange. Nitro Lac orange. Clear nitro. Okay, very intensive color. Next, Nitro Lac red. Clear nitro. It's warm yellow color. Next it will be my regular yellow dye from Sopor. It's Polish company, and I like this dye. I use this dye for 7 years. It's not so active. It has a very nice color shade. But as I know, this yellow color can fade in sunlight. A little fade, not so fast like aniline red, but it can disappear. Not for 100%, for 50% maybe. We will see. So next, Viva Marmoreer tint. This dye I have both in artistic shop. It's a very intensive color and don't disappear in the sunlight. Maybe it disappear a little bit, but for 10 or 15% in intensive sunlight. Intensive. Okay. So next come Pentari Media ink. This ink I have bought 2 weeks ago and want to test it. It's not so intensive like Viva or Nitro Lac, but it dilutes with alcohol. This is most important, and have a nice red color, nice red cold color shade, cherry. So next come aniline red dye, lmii.com, very famous internet shop for luthiers and guitar builders, and those aniline dyes I use for 7 or 8 years. So here I have already diluted aniline dye with Nitro Lac. As can you see, this is very nice color shade, like a blood or real cherry. I very like this color. Next will be stomach blue. It's a very intensive dye, but it will disappear in sunlight. Yeah, it's very intensive, like a cobalt blue. Wow. Yeah, it's it's too much intensive for this experiment. Okay, so next will be Sopor Walnut. It's a very beautiful color and it's my favorite dark color. I use them for dark back, gold tops, or light warm burst shade or dark bursts. It not disappear with sunlight, but we will see. Okay, walnut. Here come the next part of dyes. These dyes I use not so intensive, but this is super rosewood, this palisander rosewood. It has very nice color, but it not disappear on the sunlight. It has very good light fastness. But if you want to make a nice dark cherry red, it can be useful. Oh shit, it's like a black. Very nice color shade. So the next come Molotov Black. I use this color, this dye or this ink for total black. It's ink for markers, permanent markers. And here I have so diluted color for painting headstock. This black is very intensive, but it has very beautiful shade, so blue shade. Maybe in this paint I have some lamp black pigment. Let's do this in another way. Too much. It's total black, but I'm interested to show you how it can disappear with sunlight. It has very good light fastness, and maybe it will not disappear. Too much. So next, Nitrolac Surf Green, but we will see the Surf Green on my Maple Blanc. We can test this green Marmorier, like the red dye that I have here. This is here, this red, and here will be green. So I want to change the name. Three drops. Okay, so now it will be dry for some time, 20 minutes, and then I will take this aluminum tape and cover a half of this color, and then I will put this to my window on the sunlight. Today is not sunny day, but I hope sun will come, and we will see for 1 week what we have with time, how this all colors will work with sunlight. So my friends, one day, one full sunny day of sunbathing, and yeah, about 8 hours of sunlight exposing, and now we can see how has changed the colors. The biggest difference is in aniline red dye, but it was only 1 day. Only 1 day. In these dyes we cannot see the difference, but I can see difference in aniline dye and stomach blue. In this board no difference. Okay, we make this experiment. I put this board for the sunbathing for many hours of sunlight.